Alright, everybody, welcome back to Dark Souls. Alright, I'm doing post commentary here for this one for several reasons, but we are going to go through the new Londo Ruins today. We'll see what happens. I really don't like this area. I don't know, I just don't like it. And leading up to, I just really hate the boss, the Four Kings. I really don't like it. I don't know, it's weird because, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. I struggle with the Four Kings boss the most. Well, outside of Calamine, I guess. But anyway, we're going to go through New Londo Ruins today. Then we'll go and fight the boss afterward. He, or they, will be a separate episode, simply because I don't know what is going to happen. Sometimes it takes me several attempts, sometimes it takes me one. It just really depends. I don't know. So we're going to go down this way, and then you can see our friend here that used to be up in Firelink. What is he? The Crestfallen Warrior, maybe? Crestfallen something. But he comes down after you exhaust his dialogue. Gotta wave goodbye to him. Make sure you get this item right here. These are curses that allow you to harm the ghosts in this area. The ghosts mainly are in the upper part of New Londo Ruins. However, I think there are a few in the lower part of the ruins. And then you can check to see if you're... Oh, missed him. You can check to see if the curse is still working, still going, by either hitting down on the D-pad for Xbox, switching back to the curse, and if it's still grayed out or blacked out, then that means the curse is still active. I believe you can see the effect on your character. You see kind of that little glowy lines on my character. However, if you have some other type of effect active, you can't really tell. So best way is really just to check your hotbar to see if you can use it again. This room right here that I'm in is particularly nasty if you don't know what you're doing. If you're new to this area, if you've never played this area before, and you walk in there, you have all those ghosts attacking you. Sometimes it can be a little overwhelming, especially if you don't know that you have to have the curse. However, I would assume, actually I shouldn't say that. I don't know, I've never seen anybody not use the curse. As you can see, I saw the guy in that wall there. But I also knew he was going to be there too, so. Usually he has like an arm or something sticking out. This ghost right over here is actually female, I believe. And is it... Oh yeah. All those transient curses. I can't remember if she is the only one that drops... I believe she drops something special. I cannot remember off the top of my head since it's been so long since I've played Dark Souls 1. So I'm not sure. I think she drops something. You can, if you farm those types of ghosts, she'll drop something special, and you'll be able to farm her for it. That area, that little dome area right there, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that is the boss area, actually. Obviously, the water will be lowered when we go to fight the bosses. So, trying to remember. This is where I think I'm waiting for the ghosts to come up. Right there, see? There's another kind of an ambush room, so I was waiting for them to come through. A lot of them. More in this room, I believe. There's another female ghost in here. Now, did she drop something? Nope. And to lower the water level, you have to get a key from the NPC that's up here, at the top of this, I don't know what this is. Chapel building, maybe? Church building? You have to get the key from him. Now, my understanding is, and I'm waiting for the ghosts right there to see if they're coming up here. Now, to my understanding, you have to have the Lord vessel in order for him to give you the key. Otherwise, you have to kill him, I believe. I think that's how it goes. It seems like there might be one other way to get the key. I'm not sure. But yeah, I do know that I have the Lord vessel, so he just gives it to me. If I didn't have the Lord vessel, I would have to kill him. He sells some curses, and he sells a, what is that? Is that a miracle? I'm exhausting his dialogue here, because I think that he returns to Firelink after you kill the 4 kings. I believe he does. If you don't kill him, then I believe he returns to Firelink Shrine after you defeat the 4 kings, and you can, I think, buy stuff from him, like his set or something like that. I don't know. I thought there was a ghost in that wall, so I was hitting it. That's where the ghost is. And as you can see, my curse ran out. And that's when I swiped through right there, that's when I realized, oh shoot, curse ran out. So I start running to get it back on. There are ghosts everywhere in this area. And they have a very long range attack too. Now I'm going to go through this area and get a lot of the items. Simply because I don't want to ever come back down here, so I'm going to get, I think I get all the items actually. Simply because I don't want to come back down here ever. I'll come back down for the 4 Kings fight, but besides that, I am not coming back down here. This is where you open the gate. You can get the, what is it, the composite bow, maybe? Yeah, I think it might be the composite bow over here. Yep, composite bow. And so you can, some people like using the composite bow. I think it's quicker. I've actually never used it, so I couldn't tell you. I just used the simple long bow, because it's the best bow. Arguably. hop onto the roof here, grab that item, and there's an item down below, down the left side there. We'll drop down to get. You can actually, I believe, you should be able to get it by just exploring the building that we're on top of, because there's a way to get back in the building where it is. Try carefully not to jump too far here. And that was coincidence too, by the way, that there was a ghost there and I killed it. When I dropped down right there, I didn't actually know that there was a ghost. And I believe, yeah, I'm pretty sure I just saw the boss fog. So yeah, it was that domed building that houses the boss. And now we're in the lower areas, looking at all the dead bodies there. And that's where you meet these guys, the Dark Wraiths. They are just like that, perfect for backstab fishing. They have a ton of poise. You can stagger them. I've staggered them before, but they do have a lot of poise, so you have to be careful. Don't think that you can just, unless you have a weapon that can stagger real easily, you shouldn't try to tank through their hits, because they'll just keep hitting and hitting. But it's easy to get a backstab on them. Easier than it is in Dark Souls 3 at least. Dark Souls 3, they made it a little bit more difficult for backstab fishing on the Dark Wraiths. There's an enemy in here through this boss fog that it does not respawn, but it looks, well, I'm glad it doesn't respawn. It looks terrifying. It is, however, weak to fire, so you should, I'm pretty sure it's weak to fire at least. I switched there to fire arrows to see what they do, and they actually do less damage than my standard arrows, so I switched back. But, I still believe that it's weak to fire damage. It's probably not weak to, I don't know, do arrows have a certain type of damage? I can't even remember, it's been so long. I don't think I actually use my pyromancy on this guy. On the big blob that is about to come attack us. I would suggest, like I'm doing now, clear out this room. There's those two Dark Wraiths. Then there is one more Dark Wraith, but he's back in the corner, kind of, and he will not aggro as long as you don't go back there. So, I would suggest killing these two, lure them out one by one, kill them. And as you can see, they drop titanite chunks. But anyway, like I was saying, lure them out, then try to take on this guy. This guy is not really difficult to kill. It's just that he has some annoying moves, and he pops out those exploding skeleton skulls. And so when you have two Dark Wraiths, that guy, his spear that he shoots out of his mouth, and his acid attack, it's just troublesome, I guess. It gets bad. See, I think... No, he's not going to do it, okay. See, I just sit back, shoot him with arrows. He can't come through the door, so just sit back, cheese him. As you can see, the fire arrows didn't do much, and so I just switched back to normal arrows. Fire arrows are more expensive, So there's no point in wasting them if they do less damage. Take down Blob Man here. And he's gone. They don't respawn, so they, once you kill them, they're dead. There's 2 of them, I believe. I thought there was a 3rd one, but I don't know. I just thought, I don't know, I thought there was, but apparently there's not. Because I searched everywhere in this episode, and I couldn't find a 3rd one. But maybe I just missed it, I don't know. And here's the 3rd, Dark Wraith. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this Dark Wraith might be the one that dropped me something really nice. See the one that's gonna drop me something? Nope. No, yeah, he's the one that his shield right there. You see it? It kept going after he died. Alright, so the most important item in this area is without a doubt the large, or no, very large ember. It allows you to take your weapon from +10. It allows you to take your standard upgrade path weapons from +10 to +15. And then it seems like it does something else as well. Maybe raw up to max level. I can't remember. But I do know that it takes your standard weapon up to +15. And so after we're done running through this area, we'll go give that to Andre and upgrade our bow all the way up to a +15 longbow. Thought that I guess I didn't. There's a couple more Dark Wraiths up here, so you have to be careful in the upcoming there's like 2 buildings that you have to go through, and we just went through one, and then there's this next one coming up, and it is also, I think it also has 2 Dark Wraiths and a blob creature thing. But it also has ghosts. At least, it's supposed to. I killed all the ghosts earlier, so. Yeah, and that, right there. Did you see that? Go back, pause the video, and look at that. That is a super rare drop. I just got a Titanite slab from that Dark Wraith. That is a super, super rare drop. I have farmed Dark Wraiths before to try to get one, and I did get one. However, that's only like the 2nd or 3rd time. Out of all the times I've played through this game, I think I've only picked up a Titanite slab from a Dark Wraith. That might be the 3rd time, I believe. So that is just, you know, out of, I don't know, hundreds of farming runs, maybe even 1,000, I don't know. But I do farming runs of Dark Wraiths on every character I take through do a playthrough of Dark Souls 1, so I've done tons and tons of farming of these guys, and still out of all of those runs, I have only ever gotten Titanite slabs 3 times. It's just outrageous. I mean, maybe my luck's just outrageous. I don't know. Probably. However, I don't know. But I do have 8 soft up there in the top left corner. You can see I have 8 soft humanity, so that helped. But yeah, that was a fantastic drop. So now we go up into this building. As you see, I popped the curse there because at the time I did not know that I had already killed the ghosts. The ghosts apparently come from somewhere that up above or something, and I killed them, because I know that there's ghosts that appear in there. So I must have already killed them. That, or maybe they they could have changed it, I guess, from original version to remastered version, but I highly doubt that. I gotta go. Do I use? Yes, I do. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's effective, I guess. I didn't melee him, so I don't know what my weapon does to him. Right there, that attack right there, that nasty vomit acid stuff. As you can see, it takes away your health, and it's not like a status that can be cured, I don't think. To tell you the truth, I don't even remember the last time I got hit by an acid attack like that, so I don't know if it can be cured like taking an item. Using an item. I don't know. Gotta kill these dark wraiths. Dark wraiths and their dank swords. I was waiting, I was like, super lucky, another Titanite slab there, but nope. This is where I was walking around like, where's the ghost at? I know there's a ghost in here. And I don't want him to come out there when I'm trying to do something. But after a while I figured, maybe I killed it already. Because I don't usually kill all the ghosts up above. There's the boss right there. We're going to head this way. As you can see, there's another dark wraith. Get that parry off. Beautiful. He's dead. And then there's the summon. You can summon this Witch Beatrice for the Four Kings boss fight. However, I highly recommend that you do not. I just don't think that it's worth it. The extra health that those Four Kings get compared to the damage she does is it's not worth it. She cannot put out enough damage to warrant summoning her for that fight. At this point, I'm running around, kind of half looking to make sure I got all the items, half looking to see if I could find that other blob that I thought existed. I'm going around looking here because I think I'm just looking because like I said, it's been a while since I played, so I keep feeling like I'm missing an item somewhere, and I might still have missed it. So, but I'm just double checking to make sure I've got everything. And if you can see the summon sign, see right there. That's what is it called? I tried to. Oh my goodness, I keep wanting to say Dragon's Eyrie, but that is not a place in Dark Souls 1. But anyway, that's where you can hunt the drakes. Excuse me, not dragons, drakes. You can hunt the drakes. They do drop dragon scales. However, the drop rate is really low, and so I would suggest that I would suggest that you only find one dragon weapon that you like, and then upgrade that one weapon, because It's hard to farm those scales. No, it's not so much hard as time consuming, excuse me. I just did all that switching there because I was trying to. I was at that point. I was like, maybe I should fight the boss, because so that's why I put the ring on and switched to sword. But then I looked down to my right and I was like, 35,000 souls, 8 soft humanity. I don't fight the Four Kings consistently, so I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go spend these souls and do something. So now we're headed up to Andre, give him the coal, upgrade our weapon, so that we can get our plus 15 longbow. Let me think. Yeah, so I went off camera. I went and went through. What was it? I don't know. I went through a lot of bonfires, warped to a lot of the bonfires, and made sure that all of the bonfires were kindled to the max, using up that soft humanity as best I could, so that I could use it so it doesn't go to waste, just in case. As you can see there, the game actually froze. I was like, what? But yeah, the game actually froze right there. So it's not your computer. The game actually froze right there for a second. It happens. But, yep. So pretty much I'm just going to go down here, give this stuff to Andre, and then we will go fight the Four Kings after I do this. After I go get rid of this soft humanity, after I level up, I will go and fight the Four Kings, and we will have lots of fun with that. I don't know how that's going to turn out, but we'll see. We'll see just how that turns out. So thanks for coming by. As you can see, first of all, I'm readjusting things, but anyway. Thanks for coming by.